This is my story, The Colours of Creation. This is my story is an occasional series of short devotions based around the Bible, the experiences of Open Table members, reflection and prayer. A reading. So God created humankind in his image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. There's a lot to unpack in this verse. For starters, does God have a gender? Or is God beyond gender? Elsewhere in the Bible, God is described as our Father, and yet compared to a mother several times. The phrase Spirit of God is translated from the Hebrew noun Ruach Elohim, which is feminine, but I take this verse to heart, because I see myself as being made male and female. I was born with a variation in sex characteristics, a term used to encompass the term intersex. The Bible verse is set in the context of a series of contrasts: day and night, solid ground and seas, light and dark. None of these depictions are binary in the strictest sense, since we also have dawn and dusk, estuaries and beaches, and every colour of the spectrum. When it comes to the term biological sex, I ask as a biologist, what exactly are we referring to? Our chromosomes, our hormones, our genitals? Each of these can have intersex variations. And as for sex assigned at birth, for me that was decided and adjusted by surgeons in my childhood, not by God. Ever since, I've been seeking to become the person God created me to be in the first place. Genesis chapter 1 tells me that every one of us is made in the image of God. A God who creates diversity and says that it is good. There are some 8 billion people in the world today, and no two are exactly the same, not even identical twins. Yet often we try to pigeonhole others, and sometimes even ourselves, into a framework much too narrow to represent the fullness of God's rich creativity in all its colours. Reflect for a moment. How much do you see yourself as being made in the image of God? In the Gospels, we see Jesus seeking those on the fringes of society. Are you on the fringes? How easy is it to encounter Jesus there? If Jesus says the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these on the fringes of society, how does our view of heaven need to change? A prayer. God of rainbow colours, thank you for the amazing diversity of humanity which you have created in your image. Help me appreciate the full variety of human existence and to seek to treat others as I would wish to be treated. Forgive me when my thoughts, speech, and actions are unloving towards your diverse creation, and help me to see the spark of your goodness in every person I encounter. Amen. Revd Jayne Taylor, she, her, currently serves as Minister of Exeter URCs, which helped to establish Open Table Exeter in Southern Hay URC. Before this, Jane was a research scientist working in Cambridge. The devotion was read by the author.